All right, next let's hop into some franchise broker networks. I'm not a broker. We have serviced various ones that are on this list. I've had a lot of great experiences, and I would say that a lot of our clients do use franchise broker networks. In the order of at least half of them are working with one or more of the brands that are listed here. So the ones that I would say are probably the best ones, I'd probably start with IFPG. They have 1,300 franchisor business, franchise brokers and vendors. I don't like that they put all that together and just say it's 1,300. I think it'd be better if they broke out and they said how many brokers they have and how many, uh, you know, different vendors or franchisors that they're working with. But IFPG is a pretty good one. That would be one of my top ones to work with. The next I'd say is Franchise Broker Association. They've been around since 2008. They focus on technology, support, scalability, and transparency. Transworld Business Alliance is also pretty awesome. They've sold over 10,000 businesses. They have over 600 brokers, which is insane, and 250 plus offices worldwide. If you're doing any type of international franchising or you're planning on taking your franchise outside of North America, this would be one that you may want to take a look at. Next is FranServe. Really like these guys actually. We've done stuff with FranServe for I don't know 7 years or something like that, and they're great. I'd say that they're reasonable on their pricing. They hustle hard and they do a good job of providing leads for their franchise brokers so that they can be successful. The next one is the Entrepreneur Source. I've made the mistake with these guys of calling them brokers. They like to be called coaches. So that's a big distinguishing factor for them. And they have a different philosophy in general at TES. But great group. I would say for myself, ones I would definitely take a look at. I'm probably middle of the road guy, so even though I have some of these other ones higher, the easiest ones I think to engage with are maybe like FranServe and TES. I like them a lot. I like Franchise Choice a lot also. But as far as what's gonna show up like as the most reputable groups that sold a lot, there's gonna be things like IFPG, FBA, those types of groups. Um, we got FranNet. They've been around for 30 years. They have 60 offices, so not quite as big as some of the other ones, but also have a lot of experience. Then we have the Franchise Consulting Company. Um, they have 157 brokers listed on their website. Um, I'd say that they're kind of like middle or lower tier compared to some of the other ones, but still strong. Franchoice is interesting. One of the things I like about Franchoice is that they try to not just say this is the franchise for you. They really try to come up with 2 to 3 different options for the person who's looking at investing, and they leave that choice up to the potential franchisee. BAI Business Alliance is a good one, been around since 1991. Then we have FranSave, which is a bit cheaper. The U Network, that I don't actually know that much about, but I have heard quite a bit about. I just have never, I don't know anyone over there. And the last two are going to be Global Franchise Network. They've worked with over 200 groups. And then the Franchise Insider Group, which isn't huge, but one to take a look at. But if it were me, I would say you definitely want to have. I would go with like get some organic stuff going first. Then I would go with an ad agency. Then I would maybe test a couple portals. And after you got 2 or 3 of those things working for you, then try to expand into broker network stuff. You just don't want to spend all your money on a broker network up front and then realize you don't even know how to process leads and how to close deals anyway. Because you're only going to, if you can't close deals yourself, brokers are going to have a hard time as well.